Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us on the Amplified Destiny podcast. Today, we will be talking on a subject titled Pillars to Greatness. You see, one of the true measures of growth in today's world is your measure of no. How you say no to self, no to situations that will compromise you, no to negative influences, no to temptations. Say no to unnecessary diversions from your life plan and destiny. You see, when you have learned to say no to distractions, then half the battle is won. Many things in this world need your buy-in to distract you. When your yeses are few and impactful, then you surely are on your way to greatness. In this journey of life which you are on, you need to pace yourself well. This marathon called life requires you to be diligent and steadfast. For you to advance and attain greatness in life, you need to have a conscious understanding of the purpose to action course. Meaning, you need to know that every action, whether intentional or not, has a purpose. So, align your actions to your purpose at all times. We also need to know that you possess value. Yes, you possess value. You see, value is a measure of usefulness. In today's society and by today's standards, a certificate, a degree, or a qualification might get you a job. However, it is the value you possess that determines how high you rise in any vocation that you occupy. Learn to understand the different offices that various people occupy. And in all your endeavors, always ask yourself this question: is what you have to offer needed and valuable in life? In other words, what sets you apart from others is whether you are competent enough or not. If you are not yet competent, it is not all gloom and doom. You need to start working on yourself. Learn to define that skill and develop it. Learn to hone that skill. Learn to improve and practice more so that you better that talent that you have. To advance to greatness, you also need another pillar, which is pillar number 4, that is integrity. Integrity means sameness at all times. You see, integrity is a word that comes from the Latin spoken word, which is integer. So integrity comes from the word integer, which simply means in Latin wholeness. Meaning, you do not bend to all things. You see, the proof of integrity is consistency of resolve in the face of insurmountable opposition. I will say it again. The proof of your integrity is how consistent you are in your resolve in the face of opposition. Listen, the world may tell you otherwise, but hear this. A good name is better than all the money you can possess. Yes, a good name is better than all the money that you can possess. Pillar number 5 that we will look at is the pillar of good relationships. Good relationships are a commodity. Learn to understand the power of good relationships in today's times. You will never rise in any pursuit that you pursue without good relationships founded on integrity. You see, good relationships add value and they are a currency of their own or on their own. Good relationships founded on the right principles are a cornerstone to greatness. Who likes you matters in this world. You see, I have experienced how building and maintaining good business and social relationships can be a currency. There have been places and events that I have been invited to attend, which when I look on the surface of things, I did not deserve to be there or to be invited there. And yet, because of the value that I add and the power of good relationships and the integrity that I try to possess, I would find my name on the guest list at such occasions and events. So when you have good relationships, they open certain doors that even the money that you have could not buy those opportunities. Value your relationships in business. Value the relationships you have in society. Work on them if they are strained. Yes, it will take time, but try and mend any broken relationship that you might have, because you never know when it will be handy for you. And understand this. We are talking about relationships. But the sort of relationships that we are talking about are relationships that are based and founded on the right foundations and principles. Not relationships based on corruption and greed. No. The next pillar that we will look at is the pillar of honor. Honor is a precept that you need to live by. If you violate honor, you can forget about recognition by people of integrity. People of integrity will never recognize you if you violate honor. Your word should be your bond. Your yes should be a yes, and your no should be a no. When you have violated honor, you will have to redeem yourself first. Remember that honor is a powerful key to rising up and attaining greatness. Everything that you honor in life multiplies. You honor people, you will be honored back. You honor nature, nature will honor you. You honor your elders will esteem you. In this life, have the fortitude to discern what people represent, and you will go far. You see, wisdom is recognized only by her children. The other key pillar we will look at, which is our last pillar in this podcast, that is pillar number 7, is the pillar of loyalty. One lesson I learned early on in life was that it is never a good idea to cut what you can untie. It has never been or would ever be a good idea to cut what you can untie. You see, some people will be in your life to add value. However, they may sometimes lack certain qualities. And one of the important qualities they may sometimes lack is that of being loyal, and certain others, of course. Where and if possible, try to instill and impart certain qualities in those that surround you. Among those you surround yourself in, whether be it in business, in life, or in your social circles, remember that iron sharpens iron. Impart that which you have learned. Plow back into the lives of those you come into contact with. Do right and do good whensoever and wheresoever you may be at any given point in time. A word of caution though, never try to change people if they do not want to change. Let your life challenge them, but never demand what you do not give out. Actually, in life, never demand anything, for demanding breeds entitlement. Unless if the parameters were laid out from the onset of whatever it is that you have agreed upon. Then everyone has to account and play their part. Then you can demand according to contractual obligations or according to whatsoever agreements that were entered into. One of the lessons that I've learned in life is that if opportunity controls your loyalty, then your character needs checking. I will repeat that. If opportunity controls your loyalty, then your character needs checking. Loyalty, which is your faithfulness to obligation and commitment, should never be doubted. Your loyalty, I'm talking about your faithfulness to obligation and commitment, should never be doubted. When you say you will complete a certain project at a specific time, do so. Endeavor to do so. And if it is impossible, let those that need to be informed know on time so that adjustments can be made from their side as well. And always set deadlines to your goals. You see, goals without deadlines are nothing but wishes. And everybody has wishes. So for you to attain that which you have set forth to accomplish, put deadlines, assign deadlines to your goals. Then they are measurable and attainable. Strive to be better every day so you may gain and attain greatness. Live your life so well that your life leaves behind fertilizers for the dreams of the next generation to take root. This day, today, life is asking you for your plan, purpose, and destination. When you aim at nothing, you will hit nothing. Live a purpose-driven life. You see, that plan that you have always had, that idea that you have put away, I have come to tell you this day that its time has come. Its time is now. Today is the sign you have been waiting for all this time. The sign that you have been waiting and anticipating for has come. Today is a day for you to know that that sign is here now. So start today. Embrace the quality of saying no. Let your purpose be driven by your actions. Show forth the value that you possess and carry. Be a man, be a woman of integrity. Never bend to all things. Have the fortitude to maintain and build good relationships across the board. Be an honorable person and honor those surrounding you when they deserve that. And finally, remember to be loyal and never cut that which you can untie. Rise, ultimately rise and take your place. I am amplified. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Amplified Destiny podcast. Be on the lookout for more posts from us. If you can, kindly spread the word about us